Have you already told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, and tomorrow keeps moving further away? If procrastination has been controlling your life, this video might change how you see it. Procrastination isn't just laziness. Most of the time, it comes from feeling overwhelmed, stress, or even feeling afraid of failing. I've had days where I knew exactly what I needed to do, but I couldn't start, such as making this video right here, right now. My insights, which I mentioned earlier, and there's more. I mentioned afraid of failing, perfectionism, feeling overwhelmed, but also lack of motivation or energy, and mental health struggles, which is why I made this channel. We're here to keep each other not only in check, but alive and well. We're here to make sure that everyone is okay. And sometimes we procrastinate because the task feels too big, or our brain rather avoid discomfort than face it. It's just our brains cower away of saying, I don't want to do this today. Sometimes you gotta fight it. So I'm gonna give you 3 small practical tips. Let's keep it simple, right? Tip 1, we're gonna start small. Instead of saying I need to finish everything today, you tell yourself I'm gonna work, or I'll work for 5 minutes. Starting a task is the hardest part. That's the more asinine part, is having to start. It requires too much energy, and sometimes I'm a lazy dude. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. But I always find myself in what people like to say in the South. You're up shit creek without a paddle. So, like I said, we're gonna start small. Second tip: remove all distractions. Put away your phone, guys and girls. I know, or ladies and gentlemen, I know. We get so engrossed into our phones. We want to see the next status, or what's going on in the news, or whatever the case may be. But the more you become engrossed into your devices, the more you're gonna put away what really matters the most, and then you're gonna keep finding yourself in the same situation over and over again. So put away your phones, turn off all notifications, because even the smallest distractions can break your focus. Tip 3: be kind to yourself. Know this: progression matters more than perfection. I like to be perfect. I've done this video like 4 or 5 times, trying to have the right tone for it, and I still don't think this is perfect. But hey, you got to start somewhere, right? You don't have to do everything perfectly. Just start. All right. And my quote for you guys is: your dreams don't require perfection, they just require movement. Even the smallest step is still progress. I put that in my info, or my bio, for this channel, actually. Um, but I mean, no matter what, you guys, I'm rooting for y'all. I love you guys. I'm gonna root for y'all. I just hope y'all doing the same thing for me. But anyway, if you guys have been struggling with procrastination, comments starting today below the comments. And if this video has also helped you, let me know. Give a like or whatever. But I'm just letting you guys know that I'm fighting this thing with y'all. I feel as though not a lot of channels do that. We see a lot of these channels, with the whole, life coach gurus and all this, red pill and all this other bullshit that you see nowadays. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. It's just you see a finished product, and I feel it's a little discouraging that they're where they are now, which is, I'm happy that they are where they are now, but it's kind of like it's easier said than done. So I make this channel to show you guys from the ground up how life can be if we just follow this stuff together. But anyway, I love you guys. And what we're going to do, we're going to keep it rolling. Peace.